Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is a pretty funny one because I know this has probably happened to you guys before. It's something that just happened to me, and I don't know if you remember or if you're watching the last video. Before the video, I was like running around looking for the wolf armor that I'd gotten off Skjor, and I was really confused because I was like, okay, I've only kept things in one place. And the one advantage of making these videos is, especially for an old guy like me, I had forgotten that I went to, I got out, and when I first turned into a werewolf, I was running around fighting a bunch of people, and I got trapped by a bear or two trolls in the shack next to where the bear lived on the river near Windhelm. When I was there, I actually put a ton of stuff in the chest that's inside that shack. So what we're going to do today, very first thing, now that we've kind of halfway finished, all except for 6 quests that are left with the companions, and it's more than 6 quests because you've got to do their Radiant quest to activate the 6th quest. So we're going to start with Vilkas first once he gets back. That's one of the things we got to start with. And I'm overloaded right now, but that's fine because they know what I'm doing. I'm the Harbinger now. But like I said, there's 6 quests you have to do. But before we do that, I'm going to get my wolf armor. I'll go see if I can find it still. If it's still in that chest, because I went back and rewatched the video, and it was absolutely hilarious that I had actually got trapped by those trolls across the river and I couldn't like get out of there. So to lighten myself, I dumped everything I had into the chest, and the wolf armor and boots were in that load that I dropped into that chest. So I'm hoping, usually it's like a 3-day time, 3-day time period, and I'm really hoping that it has not like deleted the chest by now. Usually it'll like go back to normal, or it'll install itself. But just so we do get kind of full advantage, I'm not breaking down camp or anything. I am riding straight through, tired at all, to Windhelm. And the reason I'm going from Windhelm is because I don't know if it's been 3 days yet. But if I fast travel, that eats up time that I can't see, if that makes sense to you. That when you fast travel, there's time that gets deleted off of there, and I don't know if that will affect that chest. So we are doing a race against time to get to that chest where the wolf armor that I took off of Skjor is. So I'm like, holy crap, I don't believe I did that. And when I finished that quest, when I got back to Riften, I noticed that my follower wasn't with me. So I immediately went to go get the follower, but I never went back for the equipment. So I don't know if you guys are laughing. I'm laughing. It is just the craziest things that you can think. I don't care how often you play the game. You think that you've gotten everything, by the book. Oh yes, I've done it every time, every single time. You probably haven't. I'm very thorough and almost obsessive compulsive about it, but I haven't. I mean, I just literally saw it on video. I went back and reviewed the tape, which is great about making these, is because I can go back and review my tapes and say, okay, yeah, I did this or I didn't do that. Okay, it says I'm hungry, so we will eat on the road while we're running. There's some pogfish. Did the pogfish? Well fed. There you go. Pogfish seems to do it. Doesn't sound very good, but apple pie and a pogfish, guess what? That's a breakfast of kings right there. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to start with Vilkas to try and, what you have to do is basically ask companion leaders for work, just like you did Delvin and Vex. And what I'm going to do is I'm just keep asking Vilkas over and over again to get him to activate his purity quest. And then I'm going to keep doing Farkas over and over again to see if he'll come up with his quest. Now, one problem with Farkas' quest is one of the quests is he wants to kill a dragon. And technically, in game-wise, I haven't activated dragons yet. I haven't done anything Dragonborn at all. So I've been to Solstheim, but I have not done any of the quests or even got, I haven't even got the stone from what's the name of it? It's a freaking ruin. I'll tell you in a second here. Actually, it's not even Bleakstone Barrow. I think it is Bleakstone Barrow. Anyway, I haven't even got the stone from it yet. So I really haven't done any. So this might force me to start Dragonborn. However, like I told you guys, I'm going to start the Civil War after this quest. After I finish these 3 quests. The one thing I know about the Civil War is you have to complete Dragonborn before you can start the Civil War. Because you'll get a quest to go, even if they start you like at Solitude or Windhelm, they always send you back to Balgruuf to get his support, or yay or nay, Ulfric sends you back with his axe. Tullius sends you to make sure he's giving support or whatever it is. But the thing is that they when they do that, Balgruuf won't do anything if you haven't done Bleak Falls Barrow. If you haven't done that yet, Balgruuf won't help you at all. He'll just, like, his dialogue will just ignore you. It's like, okay, yeah, have you done that yet? No, you haven't done that yet? Okay, yeah, whatever. We're not doing anything until you do that portion. So that is something that, even though I don't want to start dragons, during the war I'm going to have dragons, because I've got at least got to kill 1 dragon and get the Bleak Falls Barrow quest out of the way. You can see I'm really desperate to get down here because it just irritated the crap out of me. I was like, oh my gosh. And I did it on video, so it's not one of those things that you can get online and talk about how you never forget anything. It's freaking, you got it really right there on wax. So if you put a track down, you've got to kind of live what you've done. And that's one of the things as I'm getting back here. You can see it's almost killing me to get back here. That's all right. When I get back here, if there's no bear, I should be able to sleep in the bed and not wait till the morning to travel again. But it's this shack down here because I wanted a place that's close to the Winterhold. But let's see what we find. I still got enough magic. If there is a bear in there again, I can fight the bear. I think I can fight the bear. I got my horse and I can pull up some Dremora Lords to fight the bear, but we gotta go check and make sure that the thing is there. So that's what we are doing. That's what I am doing and you're watching. So this is a thrilling portion of the game because it's like, holy crap, I just left a ton of stuff in that freaking shack that I don't ever go to. Okay, there we go. The shack is right there. Oh, there's the bear. Just like I predicted, the bear, the stuff might be gone since the bear's there. When you got a bear, sometimes that might mean it's already reset, so I might be screwed. I might have rushed down here for nothing, but hey, it's the off chance of getting what I'm looking for that I'm going for. And there we go. We got everybody engaged on the freaking bear. I'm going to go around to the backside, I think. Because he's one of those angry, I'm going to eat you and everybody else bears. And you guys know I'm a chicken shit. Not really, but it's during Legendary when I've declared I won't die doing it. It's kind of a moral imperative that I don't. So, and I'm already heavy, so let's go see if this chest is still full. And I haven't died yet from the cold, but you can see this is when I was talking about intense cold. When you're in survival mode and you've got intense cold, like you can see I've turned into a bluish color. That's basically you're too cold to exist in this temperature for too long. Now, one thing you can do is you can always pick up an extra 50 points of warmth with a, like even though I have a warmth symbol in the corner, it's really not warm enough to keep me from dying right now. But if I pick up that, that's going to give me more warmth to my body. And that actually will make me feel better. And you can see it even changed color of the screen. Okay, here's the trusted truth. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. It says search. Holy crap. I think we're going to make it. Oh, my gosh. Touchdown. Let me see. Is the wolf stuff in here? I was freaking absolutely stupid. Now it's wolf pelts. I'm gonna be shitty if Skjor stuff is gone. There's a Steel 4 dagger, Skyforge steel dagger. That's from Skjor. Yeah, I dumped everything in here. But okay, there it is, wolf boots. Okay, I got his wolf boots. That's Skjor's armor that I was planning on wearing. And there's his wolf armor. Yes, I got it all. I know you guys are just like, that is just like the nerdiest shit I've ever seen. Yes, you're right, it is. But you know what? I got the stuff I was looking for. I'm a little bit OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, and yes, it is a disorder or it depends on how you look at it. Sometimes things like OCD can be a boon, especially if you work in a job where you need to use numbers and things like that. And I'm going to sleep for 8 hours, so it's daytime when we get up, so it's still not cold. But if you work in a job where your obsessive compulsiveness can help, that's kind of what I'm in right now. It makes me level up too. It's disorders like that. Some disorders are actually benefits depending on what your job is. Right now my job is a lot technical, a lot of numbers, so it works for me. Anyway, I got my armor. I was really just freaking out about that. That was just crazy. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I left that in a chest, and I don't think it might have been 3 days by now. I don't know. Okay, we want to try and max this. We still got to get to 100. I'm not at 100 yet, but I am still going to put my point over here because then I've only got 2 points left and I've finished enchanting, which is ultimately the goal, is to finish enchanting. And this is just my goal for this character: finish enchanting, smithing, and alchemy. Now, alchemy, you don't have to do a complete alchemy. What you have to do, though, at least, is get this basic rate of 5 and 5 for alchemy. And the reason I say that is because when you start making potions, the rest of these things affect things, but it just gives you more beneficial effects. It gives you more things as far as experimenting, and it makes things more clean when you make a potion. However, the power of the potion actually comes more from this at the bottom level. So those are the 3 skills that this character will focus on, or is focused on. But I'm just so relieved that I found my crap. I'm like, holy crap, I lost a ton of stuff, but I didn't. Actually got it. So you guys are going to like what the heck is wrong with this guy? He's spazzing out of our set of armor. Yes, I am. It infuriates me if I don't have things that I thought I should, because I was putting everything at solitude, and it wasn't there, and I was just like, holy crap, that sucks. Okay, but the one thing is, now I am definitely still too heavy to take a carriage, so I'm going to have to horse ride back to Solitude. It's not too hard, just like you saw. It didn't take that many minutes for me to get down here. This whole escapade of me freaking out was about 13 minutes, almost 14 minutes. So we're going to go back to Solitude. But then by the time we get back, some of the companion leaders should be back, and I need to talk to Vilkas first. So the most you see me do today is panic about freaking the equipment that I thought I lost and kill a bear. I know you guys are just like, that's not funny, dude. It's funny to me because it just really, I was really concerned. It's a serious concern too, because I post these videos and I have never exhibited any signs of dementia or Alzheimer's. However, I will be honest and say that my mother has dementia and Alzheimer's, and me and my brothers and sisters, we all kind of keep eyes on what we do, just to make sure that we don't have signs developing. Technically, we're past the age that anything would develop, but it's still something that me doing this video, these videos, is kind of a benefit to me, because I do get to analyze and watch what I say, what I do, how my memory is on playing a memory game, for God's sakes. And I think I'm pretty good at memorizing, or I've got to get pretty good memory of Skyrim. But technically, I think if you add up all the hours that I put into the game, I probably technically lived in Skyrim for a better part of maybe 2 actual living years. That's when you break down each of these. I've been playing about 50 minutes a day for over 3 months now, or 100 and some days. So when you get like that, and yes, you're probably wondering why I speak like that, because I will be honest that I film these ahead of time because I don't want to disturb my wife when she's sleeping and things like that. So I film them actually when she's at work. Yes, I'm scared. No, I'm not scared of my wife. She's a wonderful person. She's very friendly. She's actually a very valiant warrior too. I used to take her with me to training when I was in the military, and she used to even come out and play bad guy for us. And she's an excellent shot. Really just a whole package of a lot of things. Great cook, excellent shot. I mean, you could ask for no better. But when your wife does outshoot you, it does make you consider things. And I've got great stories about her. She's a great person, but I try and give her, because I put her through a lot in life. Being a military spouse is not easy. So I put her through a lot of trials and tribulations, her and the kids. So that being the case, I try and do less of that now. And do things that make her happy. So, but her being able to sleep instead of me playing a game and talking about it all night is actually probably makes her happy. I didn't ask her, but I'm just assuming that it probably makes her happy not to have to deal with that. I don't know how you guys are, but Skyrim is addictive. Although I am getting to kind of add to my repertoire, I will at some point soon get this Starfield game. And I know people at my work are like, "Don't do it, man! Don't go down! Don't go in the light! Don't look in the light!" I'm like, dude, you can say what you want to. I honestly, I believe if Skyrim came out today, as it is, I think there would be a lot of people complaining. And I understand people like to complain. I don't. I realize I grew up in an age when we didn't have even this close to this technology. Even some of the games I used to adore, Baldur's Gate, Champions of North, they're nowhere near the quality of this game. So I don't really see a need to complain about Skyrim. I love the game itself. If I had to pick one game to go into as my lifestyle, I would go to Skyrim. Or somewhere on the plain of Tamriel. If I was really in Skyrim, of course, as long as you got a amulet of Mara around your neck, people completely forget where you came from. Only thing they're interested is if you're interested in them. So if you get tired of guards saying, "Watch yourself, Red Guard," just put on an amulet of Mara, and then the guard will be thinking other things. I know that's very disgusting, but and here I am cold again. But you guys know about when I talk about like memory skills. If you've been paying attention to the channel, up and over the rise over here past the Talos statue, there is a little already pre-made campsite that I can go to sleep at. And technically, if I wanted to, since I'm already up here, I could go ahead and use my campsite, because, not even technically, I mean practically, I should just use my campsite, because I can cook there as well if I want to. So that's exactly what we're going to do. On our way to Solitude, I'm going to stop by the campsite that I ran from this morning because I thought I had freaking misplaced my stuff. And I'm so happy that I found it. A lot of that stuff can be sold. I don't know why I have it, but let's see, sleep. Let's go ahead and do It's 12 p.m. Let's go and do, I need to do more than 12 hours. Let me go do 15 hours, 16 hours. There you go. That should take us to the next morning. I'll have to eat. You know, another thing I noticed too about survival mode, it really, you know, as long as you eat when you wake up, it usually delays the asking you to eat again. As long as you eat a sufficient amount when you wake up. Okay, first thing in the morning, I need to eat. I don't see my mount, but I do hear him, so let's eat something. I got a home cooked meal. And you know what, it's nighttime, so hot cabbage, hot potato soup. Let's see if that was well fed. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and go and sort our stuff. It is early in the morning, but you know, it's still, the weather's not super cold. It's got that beginning coldness, but it's not like ridiculously cold right now. And no, Mr. Bear, I am not messing with you this morning. But now that I beat the companions, I'm also not going to go straight back to get Aela. That bear's trying to just eat my lunch right away, man. Did you see that? Okay, Mr. Bear, skip you. Now you got some demand for more lords to deal with. Plus me. We're all whipping on you, Bear. You want to mess with the beast? There you go. You got it. I'm your Huckleberry right there. And yeah, I'm overloaded, so I am greedy. Since I'm already overloaded, I might as well grab. I think this is like an ebony axe laying over here. Yep, ebony battle axe. Ooh, a danger heart, like that. Yeah, I'm already overloaded, so if I grab a few items on the way, that's fine. That doesn't hurt anything. I do need to visit Valiant and get some more black soul gems as well. I haven't been feeling any. Black are grand. But we are on our way back. Yeah, you can see the little bit of damage starting to occur due to the wind and chill factor. That's what I told, I'm adding to my rules. I'll probably post them this week. I think I've got a better kind of view of what I want to put in there now. But another bear, see? They want me. They want my flesh, man. I'm telling you. They think a bear can take me out. That bear can't get me. I'm actually going to do a dump too at the house. I'm not going to put you guys through me trying to sort stuff. I will probably take, I don't know, I was going to wear my companion's armor, but I'm actually kind of in a mood that, even though I want a set just to have it in my box, I'm really kind of in the mood. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I noticed my camera angle's off. I'm in a mood of just staying with anniversary armors if I can. So I'm probably just gonna I'll probably get a set of wolf armor just to have a complete set. I only need the gloves and the helmet, and I can just put them in my chest. I really don't need to carry them. It's just like the Thieves Guild. You know, those are very original, so I don't really feel a need to collect them and physically wear them. As a Dragonborn, though, because I'm about ready to go in the Civil War, the Civil War, there's a special set of armor for Imperials that is, it's another, the battle for the armies. Basically, you become a battle of champions, you become a champion, and there's a champion set of armor for Imperial and a champion set for Stormcloak. And like I told you guys, what I'm gonna do when I do that is I'm gonna have my Stormcloak. I don't know if I'll restart her because he has never done anything as far as Imperial, not starting anything or anything like that. But technically, she has. So I may just rebuild her to play through on the Stormcloak side, and then just do a 1-for-1. One day I do a battle for the Imperials. Next day I do a battle for the Stormcloaks. So you guys get to see both. It's the same quest, different areas, but it's technically the same quest. Are you coming out yet? There he goes. It's a little cold, but still not like dying here.
Like no one looking to protect yourself or do some damage?
I'm still on the fence on that. I do love those swords, but I'm just on the fence about it. Yeah, see, that's the Skyforge stuff that Daedric stuff's hard to make, so I've been keeping stuff that's hard to make. Anything cheap I can sell? Oh, I got 4 gold left. And nothing I want to sell for 3 gold.
I helped my husband Russell run the forge. He's a marvel with steel.
I could sell again when I get there, but I'm not selling things. I'm not selling things that are hard to remake or recreate. Just like why make a set of Daedric if you've already found a set. And yes, you guys know it. I'm coming over here to check and see what's in here. Especially for, not really. Those are common. I know you guys are probably thinking, why is he taking the crafting stuff? But there's some grand gems. The reason I'm taking crafting stuff is that I technically, when I get to one point, saving up stuff, um, if I need to build a house later, I can build a house. So I'm taking potion ingredients, gemstones, potions, and crafting stuff pretty much. This also supplements my my food and stuff like that. I think I've got all these already. Sure grip building. Pretty sure I got those. Even if I don't, I'll give them at some point. But let's go ahead and go in here. Just go ahead and break stuff while I'm here. See if I've got anything that needs broken. Oh, that's what I thought. Bow of Expelling. I thought that was the one that didn't have banishment. See if she'll buy
If you're
anything.
here, Doctor, take a look.
No, I'm not giving you my goblin staff. Those clothes I could enchant them, but I really just don't feel like doing it, so I'm not keeping those right now.
Back to another
Yeah, I
farm
could go under a
station,
few
Doc.
ducats for there. Now we'll get over to Solitude. Sorry, it turned into more of a maintenance day than I had intended, but once I get to Solitude and dump all the main things, we'll be able to get quicker. And sometimes people look at the pixels and stuff of the trees, and I really don't care to get that close. It says, looks like a tree to me, so I'm good. I'm gonna get real particular on it. Sometimes there's a frost salt, fire salt in here though. In fact, it looks like this has restocked. I don't know who keeps coming back and locking this lock, but I do appreciate them. guy in Dawnstar. It's like, daggone it, somebody got in there again. Keep putting stuff out in the empty shack out on the freaking waterway right there by the ocean. And I don't think anybody should take it, what they're doing. Yeah, the salt pile went back there somewhere. Fire salt. See if I can make hot food first. Okay, hot potato soup. Oh, we can make one. It's really giving me a hard time with some salt pile, man. I think it's part of survival mode. I think they just make it harder to find when you're in survival mode. As soon as you click the button, makes it harder to find. And him only doing survival mode only. It's I should have brought food when I was in Dawnstar just then. I think that's the best method other than cooking everything. Always check the ends and find out what's already cooked. There's my lucky scimitar. Yeah, sorry about this, but I don't know if you've ever had one of those freak out sessions where you think you had something and it disappeared on you. It's like, what the heck? So I really haven't lived anywhere until I got this house in Proudspire Manor. So for the normal Hearthfire houses, I have a template that I use, so every character puts everything in the same place in the bedroom. I know it probably sounds weird, but it's just easier to find stuff when you already keep it in like the same spot every time. That's the only thing consistent about my games. I always use like different weapons and things like that. If I've used a sword, like a scimitar, if I used it one time, I'll change it up with something else, iron sword, or I got dice I roll as well, so that'll tell me what I have to use. And those are just basically like saying, role-playing that the character has its own preferences. Like, even though the iron sword is the worst sword you can get, there might be one person out there, oh, I really love this sword. And I do, honestly. I think there's one thing about the iron sword, you can wear multiple ones, so you can get like a weapon on each side. You should be able to do that with Scimitar too, but I haven't seen it worked in Anniversary. It worked in Legendary, where you could do that with the Scimitar, the Iron Swords, the Ancient Nord Swords, and if you're playing mods, also the Nightingale Sword can be worn in like if you got 3 Nightingale Swords, you can wear one weapon on the right hip and one will be on, and the sword on your left hip. And when you're doing that, even if you pick up a bow, the sword doesn't disappear. It still stays kind of like there in the animation. And if it ever does disappear and you want it back, kind of weird, but you have to like favor it like a two-handed weapon, and then that'll cause the sword to go back into its mode of being there on the hip. I might demonstrate that here soon. I know I've shown you guys the left-handed sword fighting technique when I was trying to move. That way you know what I'm talking about. I do apologize. I usually don't try and do too many shows like this, but I did feel it necessary to get my stuff. And now the stuff I like, I'm going to put in my drawers, and then I'm going to go back to the companions for work. That's the one thing I've never liked about when you finish a quest and then you're like subservient to like the leaders. It's like, okay, I'm the harbinger. Why am I still taking jobs? I do like about the Thieves Guild where you've got just a chest, you don't have to pick up money, you just go by there and pick it up whenever you want some. But you don't actually have to actually keep stealing unless you just want to. That reminds me when I start these quests, I need to start stopping by there regularly and picking up stuff. Yeah, I just grabbed everything. My brain's tired. It's a good thing it's a daytime too. The cell as I go down the street. What time is it? Oh, it's noon, so. They're always so condescending in here. Make sure I don't sell my stuff. The heck did I sell my stuff? Where'd my ring go? I see my blacksmith necklace. I don't see my ring. That's weird. Maybe I dropped it somewhere. That's freaking irritating me now too. That's irritating the crap out of me. The heck?
Finally.
Yeah, I need to go see Folly, and I did not get what's called. I need to look again. Maybe my blacksmith ring is stolen. Yeah, there's my ring. Ah, that's why it didn't show up. It's stolen. Reminds me, I need to kind of fix that. Why am I walking around with a stolen ring? Good thing I always tell them that they don't know me.
Pa, you're home. Did he bring you anything?
Yes, I
What is it?
did.
What is it?
I should give him a dagger, dragon piece dagger. No, I'll give him a freaking wooden sword. Here you go. Now, here you go, just a honey nut tree.
Thanks. If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit. Hey, Pa.
Eyes bless you. May the ground you walk make you pass.
Well, so I guess we're taking my potions and improving.
You know, putting you guys through this again. You're just like, what the heck, man? Oh, she wants some Glenmore witch heads. You ain't getting one of those.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
I'm gonna make one of those just because I got it. Yeah, but if you carry a lot, this can be a large portion of your game. It's just selling stuff off. That's one of the reasons I like Solitude, though, how the vendors are focused. Like each one has certain thing they buy and sell.
You said you got your... Take a look.
Those deer pelts are worthless.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
It makes a difference not having a follower too, because I could have passed off some of this stuff to her, but I'm going to get one of the companions and I'm going to use them for some leveling up tools as well. Because each one, not the lower level companions, except for Athos and the one lady with the helmet that's really got an attitude. They're the only two that actually give any skills. He gives one hand and she gives block. Vilkas, I think, does 200 two-handed, and then Farkas does heavy armor, and then Aela does archery.
Hello, well, what are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know.
I like this guy actually because in the regular game you can buy arrows and they don't take up weight. Here I like him because you can buy arrows that actually cost a little bit less weight. And
see more of you.
With buying arrows as the offset, the weight is not as much as the stuff you just sold. Here.
Seems there's no way looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Okay, I sold a lot of stuff. Sorry you guys. Put you guys through that. Almost an hour of me wandering, panicking about equipment, and then wandering. We will go a little bit longer. I'll just go in and, well, you know what? I'll go ahead and cut it right here. I know that you guys probably don't like to go that long, especially while we're doing this like crafting. I didn't really get to battle anything or move the quest forward, which kind of irritates me as well. So we'll go ahead and stop right here, and then I'll start up again tomorrow, and it'll be a lot quicker. So I'll be able to dunk some stuff and then press on from there. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed the channel today. One thing I said earlier about finding your stuff, always just double check yourself. You never know. Could be right or wrong. But I hope you guys enjoyed the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow.